are doing a PPI now on a car I towed in here. The guy didn't want to get it fixed. Or he was told they don't fix cars, so that's what it is. It's gonna go with me now. I have a video of this. I'm gonna see what you call it did. Alright, up we go. Yeah, make sure she stays away from the truck. I need to put skates under the rear too. I don't on that truck. Right, she's up. Throw a chain on her. At least that one side that's still good. Alright, camera should be your hook slot, yeah, right there. Should have a skate. That wheel ain't doing so well. Tie down this side. There we go. Chains are just kind of hanging. Alright, secure the front. Back to my yard. Yeah, we'll leave, sell it more likely. I think the guy just walked away from it. he was told a week ago, or he was told he needed to get it off the property last Monday. It's been over a week. And as a business, they have every right to impound it, so there it is. I'll talk to the manager real quick and back to the yard. Alright, we're back! That was a quick tow. So we're going to drop it right here, out of the way, straight back. I will need to back up and drop the rear end down and then just kind of pull out from under it. Yeah, that'll work. I thought about maybe going to the corner, but I don't know how that back wheel is going to play. This wheel is only hanging on by the strut. Everything else down here is broken. Brake line, well, the brake lines are still there, e-brake line's still there, but the control rods are snapped. You know, car's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm back here at the yard. I can take my front points off. And I'll back up and we'll get close in there and just shove it in. Take these out real quick before I extend out, because they might cap. Don't want that to happen. Funny is, I towed this thing a couple weeks ago. I think I got a video on it. If I do, then I'll put this one with it. But hey, he wanted to tow it there, and then I guess they told him that they can't work on it, they can't fix the damage to it, it's outside of their scope. And they told him, hey, you need to take the car somewhere else, you need to get it off our property, which I have every right to do. And that was, I guess, last Monday, like over a week ago, and the guy just never came back. So as a business, they have every right to have the vehicle removed. So that's what we're doing. Now this service is at no cost to the owner of the business, because the cost of the impound, which is basically is going to be an impound now, goes to the owner of the vehicle. That's how PPIs or private property impounds work. Now this is a specific case, so we don't have to contract with the business. We do have to get authorization, which I did. The store manager actually is there, and he's the one that authorized to have the car towed. Like I said, they did give the owner verbal warning to remove the vehicle, and he had a week. I mean, he could have hired a tow at any point during that time to remove the vehicle. And because he didn't, that's, you know, of course that's going to be on him. So I'm going to guess I'm going to just take the e-brake off since the car's open, and I will just put it in neutral. The guy claimed he didn't hit nothing, that it's just worn out, it's old. He's from Mexico. I guess the roads there are really bad, which I don't doubt, and that this is just a result of driving on bad roadways, which would cause that stuff to break. But I honestly think he hit the wall or something on the freeway, and that's why it broke. But I can't really, you know, I don't know for sure, so I can't really say. It is what it is. So going to drop it down. I mean, you see the way the car is, not much other way to about it. Take my chains off. I mean, I don't know, it's America's tire. They could do It's a mechanic shop, but I guess they just really specialize in dealing with tires. So they don't do suspension repair like that. I think it's more liability. They don't want to touch it. And I can't blame them. You know, something else breaks or stuck on it. You know. So it is what it is. I'm just going to drop it down. They did give him the chance to tow the vehicle at his own leisure. They gave him ample time, and he didn't take care of it. So this is usually what happens. I just thought I'd ask because I saw the car still there after I just dropped another vehicle off there for a tire, and I was like, hey, they haven't touched it, they haven't worked on it. Maybe they need to. Even they're not going to, and maybe they need it to be removed. And exactly the case, they need it removed. I'm going to put it back in the park. What that'll do is that'll lock up the front wheels. I can kind of shove it back. Let's see what is going on with this tire. My light's dying. Yeah, see, tire isn't doing us any good because there isn't really anything holding it. And unfortunately, there's not much I'm going to be able to do on that. It'll slide at this point though. Yeah, see, it's sliding. It's going to go right to the edge with it. Alright, can't go anymore. That'll be fine. No door handle on that side. So what I'll do is I'll set the e-brake. Sorry you guys lost the light. Set the e-brake, and without having to dig out my stuff. Actually, you can just push this one down with your finger. It's hard with the gloves on. Old Toyotas, they have that override. So the e-brake's on, it's going to lock up, it's actually going to lock up both wheels, but, well, it isn't really going to work, I guess. Cool thing with this deck is that with the rollers I can just kind of slide it out from under it, and we're about where I need to be with it. I can move it with a wrecker later if I need to reposition, so that's fine. Let me just get my hooks undone. The only thing I gotta still do on this is I actually have to call it in. So anytime you impound a car like this for this reasons, you have to call the local police department and let them know that you have the car, that it was impounded. They're gonna ask for some information, you know, who authorized the impound, the place you picked it up from. So they're gonna ascertain a whole bunch of information, and then they're gonna put in the system that the car was impounded inside our yard. So everything gets recorded and registered with the police, because they have to know where the car is. They don't want to be out taking stolen vehicle reports on a car that was impounded. So the good thing is with the department that's this area, they don't charge. Some departments actually charge a fee to report in those calls. I know the city of Anaheim charges like $8 or something like that. It's like a records fee. So, yeah. Depends. Every city's got their own rules to it as well. So you do have to know the city rules for the cities you're in when you're doing these. Some cities are going to have requirements for reporting as well as what steps they want you to go through when you're doing these kind of tows. It's designed just to kind of safeguard the public and stuff like that, which is, it's no big deal, it's fine. So anyway, I gotta get all the information on the car. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.